Hello everyone. Welcome on into Planet Zoo. Look at that donkey, it's carrying a thing. How cute is that? Anyway, hi, I'm VelvettB. Thanks for joining me in this lovely zoo-centered game where we are going to be building a Barnyard Zoo as part of, well, we're going to continue building it because we've already started, as part of the Barnyard DLC. Isn't that exciting? What a terrible jumbled intro. I got really distracted by the donkey carrying the thing. I thought that was just so cute. Oh, donkey. How cool. Anyway, this is the Barnyard DLC. We've got donkeys, we've got cattle, and even over here, we've got some peacocks, and we've got sheep, we've got chickens, we've got pigs, we've got llamas, possibly alpacas. No, alpacas, that's what it is. So, you know, and we've also got some goats. Look at the little goatsies over here. Oh, the little half one is so cute. So yeah, we've got lots of little animals. We're just figuring out the zoo and what we can do with it. We've got loads of people pouring in, which is very cool. Touring around the place. Love that for them. We've had an inspector just arrive. Let's go and check in on our objectives and see where we're at as far as our objectives go. So at the moment we are on the bronze objectives and we are trying to earn ourselves a yearly profit of $10,000. As you can see, last year we earned minus 246. So there's a distinct possibility we are not doing too well financially. However, we are in the positives in terms of money, so I'm guessing, you know, maybe that's okay. While we're waiting for that to happen, I'm crossing my fingers and my toes. I mean, we've got plenty of people in here. Hopefully they're going to donate and stuff. This brings in the very interesting point, actually. Do we have enough donation boxes around the place? I don't know the answer to that. I'm just looking here and I can see plenty of bins. I cannot see, however, plenty of donation boxes. So I'm going to add a whole heap in here. A whole lot of donation boxes. And just see how we kind of go. Because I'm just looking at this and going, there ain't no donation boxes around the place. Not that I can see. So we've got to up our level of donation boxes. If we get more donations, obviously, all the better. But, oh my gosh, how did I not notice that last time? Whoopsies. Ew. Okay, hopefully that'll help. Having donation boxes. Genius idea, Velvet. Genius. It's just one of those things, like you think everything is going to be there, and sometimes it's just not there. Right, we've got some vet research complete. So we have been researching stuff in the hopes that we can get our animals even happier than what they already are, which is great. So we might research... Actually, let's just keep researching the chicken. I want to see what else we get in terms of unlock with the chicken. What's it? Sussex chicken. Okay, so let's have a wee look in our habitat. I mean, we don't have a great deal of money, but we can actually just go and look and see what our options are. Sussex chicken. So for our enrichment items, we can now unlock the forage box. Forage box, forage box. Where can I put the forage box? Can I put it over here? Can I put it over here? Maybe, that's a money thing, okay. And we've also unlocked the mirror mobile. Mobile, probably. So that's a good thing. I'm hoping these donation boxes will help. So, let's have a wee look. What do we need to do for silver? Actually, I don't think I have a loan. Okay, so there are no loans at the moment. It's really just us trying to earn money from the people that are in the zoo and managing costs. As far as staff goes, right animals, left animals. I might just fire one of the keepers. And I might just keep my extra vet at this time just because we need to have some research happening. Caretakers, I feel like maybe we can fire one of them. Like, we don't necessarily need 3, so maybe we can fire a couple of those. That might help in terms of our costs. See how we go. Vet research is complete. Yes. Let's maybe... I'll keep going with the chicken. Why not? At this point, we are going to be working, once we get our financial goal sorted for bronze, we'll be working towards our silver goals. So with our silver goals, we need to have at least 10 different habitat species in the zoo. So at the moment, I believe we've got 8, if I have this correct. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got so many sheep. I might have to get rid of some. 6, 7, 8. Yes, 8. Okay, so we've got 2 more species that we need to add. More vet research complete. Habitat cleanliness is at risk. Okay, so we'll get our keeper in there. So 2 more habitat species. We need to have at least 1,200 guests in the zoos. We're about 200 short of that. Increase guest average thirst to 60%. And increase education rating to 3.0 stars. Let's have a wee look at how we're going. So education rating is sitting at 3 stars at the moment. So we might actually get that straight away. Now let's have a look at our guest needs. Thirst. Right, so we might have to think about dealing with thirsty people. There's a few thirsty people over here. Well, we don't really have the money to deal with it. Oh, look, we've made 2,000. Yay! So potentially we could maybe make another kind of... What if we extended this at some point and we put like another little eating area over there? I think that would be quite cool. Because we've got like a cute little eating area over here, which nobody's using. But nonetheless, we do have a cute little eating area over here. Oh, there we go. Somebody's going to use my cute little eating area. Animal welfare has attracted attention. Why? I've got food. I can hear those stupid protesters coming. Look, it's just... They've got food. It's just a matter of they had to go and pick it out. That's all. There we go. Problem solved. Go away, protesters. It's fine. Habitat cleanliness, however, I would like dealt with because, you know, we don't want dirty enclosures. That just leads to disease and then that causes problems. Right, our chicken is fully researched. So now let's work on our alpacas and see as far as this goes. I might also see about getting rid of some animals. Right, so I got rid of a couple of goats. Let's see, how many donkeys we got? We got Tamara, young donkey, Holly. Okay, maybe let's get rid of Holly, the donkey. Highland cattle. Maybe get rid of one of those as well. Now the sheep. There's so many sheep. So we'll get rid of a few of those, I think. Okay, trace some of those out. I mean, they're not really worth much, but at least it clears up some space in some of the enclosures because it looks like they're breeding pretty easily. And I think we need to get rid of some more of those sheep. Pause that for a second because sometimes the game, if something happens, the game goes up and down and it's like really frustrating to try and get through things. So there we go. A couple more trades out for our sheep. And I think we can get rid of a couple of chickens. And I'll get rid of a couple of pigs as well. Okay. That should clean us out a little bit. Excellent. And that'll like cut down on the poop factor. Poop is a problem. There should be still plenty of animals for everybody to look at. It's just reduce the amount of poop. High amounts of litter, which suggests I should not have fired a caretaker. Oopsie. I need a workshop. Yeah, I know. I haven't needed one yet. Righto. So increase the average guest thirst to 60%. If we added, say, another lot of facilities over here. So another, maybe I do need some, a workshop for research. Another gulpy soda here. That'll add to the thirst. So I think with the gold, we need to have the hunger sorted as well. So we're going to have to add some hunger in there too. But at the moment, we don't really have a great deal of options as far as money goes. Although I just have got enough money. So maybe I do have enough options. So let's go, not a keeper hut. Burgers. Chief beef. There we go. Okay. So that should help with our hunger and thirst. Let's keep going with that. And fingers crossed that'll help. Then I want to start looking at what animals we can get once we get enough money. So we can put in the giant tortoise, and I think we can combine that with the Galapagos giant tortoise. So I feel like, oh, Caitlin the chicken's about to inbreed. Caitlin the chicken. Alright, she can have contraceptives. I wonder if you can have more than one rooster. Let's find out. Sussex chicken. What's the dealio? 2 up to 8 males. Oh yeah, okay. Well, we can have another, I'm just thinking another Sussex chicken, male Sussex chicken that is of fresh breeding lineage to help out the females, except we've got absolutely no chickens there, so that doesn't help. So another thing that we can add in is the red deer. Now, red deer, let's just see whether or not they mix with anybody. Interspecies enrichment. So they mix with the Highland cattle and Tamworth pig. So in theory, we could put the red deer in this enclosure as well, I feel like. Which would be quite good. And because we then don't have to build an enclosure, that does make it easier in terms of adding a new animal to the game. So let's see how much they are. I didn't check that. Red deer. 443. Okay. Let's get them. Red deer. And we'll do a breeding pair. Oops, she's cheaper. Yay! Okay, so that gets us up to 9, which is exciting. So let's see what... Ooh, disco ball. Let's see what the red deer would like. Why is everybody running away? What just happened? Am I not allowed to have red deer in there? Was that a bad idea? I didn't get a warning, but everybody suddenly ran away. Okay. Alright, I think that the red deer are not supposed to go in the walkthrough area. I'm just getting an idea about this, but let's just move the red deer out of there because people are screaming and carrying on. So we'll move them into here, and I'm just going to have to extend this enclosure. Which is fine. I don't mind extending this enclosure whatsoever. What is in here? And why are people going in here? Ah! Let's see. Why are people walking in here? What's going on? Donkeys, etc. Oh, it's the entrance to the donkey thing. Oh, I see. So the keeper goes in there. Oh, that's cool. And this is like another little donkey area. Fantastic. I wonder if there's a way... Oh, I can delete that, yes. If we can just maybe move this out of the way. And then we can open up this section here. And then we'll have this all kind of all for our extra donkeys, cattle, / all that stuff. Okay, so I think if I delete this little section here. You and you. You and you. Then the animals should be able to get out through there. And come in through here. And have like a little fun time out this way. Which is cool. And then they've still got all their barns and stuff through here. Fabuloso. And it looks like our red deer, I think, are just coming in here now. Look, there they are. Okay, let's make sure that we've got everything we need for our red deer. Now that I've realised I made a very bad mistake. Whoopsies. My bad. There we go. But if you're watching this and you haven't yet played this, now you know. Do not put the red deer in a walkthrough enclosure. It's a bad idea. Okay, so we have the hanging grazer feeder, the grazing feeder ball, and the grab ball. So we'll do extra ones of those, and I'm going to do extra food and extra water over here, and that should keep them pretty happy. I think they should be able to work out how to get through. I imagine they should be able to. We'll keep an eye on that. I think that'll be fine. But there's like plenty of shelter and stuff, so I'm pretty happy. Oh, they're jumping around and stuff. Pretty satisfied that they'll be able to make their way through there. I think. Is there a way to delete like a board here? Ooh, can I? Oh, look at that. There we go. They can just go through the house. Neato. Although that is kind of invisi fenced. So if I invisi fence that, there we go. Look, they can go on through. They're like, oh, a whole new area. How exciting! Yay! That should make them happy, and it gives them more space for all their poops as well. Social group, too few. Okay, so I realise I haven't done any glass over here, but I feel like that's okay. I am contemplating that I get a workshop kind of set up and we do a little bit of research and get the one-way glass happening, because that's always happening. But it looks like we need a couple more red deer. We've got $9,000, so you know we're doing okay as far as that goes. Add another red deer. Hopefully that helps. Now, is there any other animals that we can just slide straight into this enclosure? Because that would be amazing if we do. Let's have a look. Maybe we can put tortoises in there. Aldabra giant tortoise. Who do they mix with? They do not mix. Okay. So they're not mixers. What about the Galapagos? They mix with capybaras. Okay. That's not really helpful at this point in time. Actually, you know what? I need to check if red deer jump over things. 1.5 meters. Alright. Well, I think that's fine. Maybe not in this area. Oh well, I can always adjust. Oh my gosh, look at all the people coming in here. Crazy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add in a workshop area, probably over here, because this is where I've got a whole lot of star things. And I'll get some research happening so I can get my glass, my double-sided glass. And also I want to research some food and bits and pieces as well, so we've got a little bit to research, I feel like. Okay, that means we can go into our mechanic research. Oh, I should add that into our work zones first, Velvet. Oh, I've got stuff I haven't added into the work zones. Whoopsies. Done. Right, mechanic research. So I want to research. I've only got one mechanic done. Power. No, not power. Barriers. There we go. I better hire myself another mechanic, just in case, because I can imagine there's going to be issues otherwise. Righto, mechanic. I better assign them to the everywhere zone. Ah! Perfect. We're looking good. Loads of people around here. I might edit the barrier and just have like a little bit of glass coming in through here, and hopefully we'll be able to research that quickly enough that it's not too much of a bother to our peoples, otherwise known as the animals, which is not the peoples whatsoever. And we'll add in like a little donation box. Oh, you know what I should also add in is our media board. There we go. We'll do that, and that can be for our red deer. Hopefully we've got power over in this area. Red deer, there we go. Beautiful. So technically, how are we getting on with our money? Alright, so yearly profit of $2,461. I feel like we are doing a bit better now. So that's good. That's good. We need one more animal to get to our next goal, which is 10 animals in the zoo. I'm thinking we might do some tortoises. Pronghorns. Who do they mix with? Bighorn sheep. Okay, there are maybe. Red deer, Sussex chicken, timberwolves. We're definitely not getting the timberwolves. We talked about this last time. The idea of having the timberwolves come into the zoo just seems like, yeah, a very bad idea. Very bad. I tells you, very bad. So I'm thinking I might build a little tortoise enclosure over here. Okay, we've got like a little enclosure. Edit that barrier and just maybe do some glass going in there. Beautiful. Already got the donation boxes. So let's add in our habitat gate and delete-tastic. Oh! We did it! Yay! I wasn't paying attention, but we did it. Bro, Bronze objectives completed. You've really cleaned this place up. I mean, it's nothing glamorous, but I'm kind of digging it. By the way, my trip has been extended due to the snow. In the meantime, can you try to take it up a notch? See, there's a lot of competition around, and we really need the guests to love it here. I'm thinking cute animals everywhere they turn, high-quality habitats that they can really get up close to. And how about we make it more educational too? Parents always love that, not to mention the inspectors. Tiffany! Thanks, Tiffany, babe. Yay! Alrighty, well, we are now heading into our silver objectives, which is pretty amazing. We're just building our, I can't remember how to spell this, Outer tortoises habitat, which will hopefully be our 10th habitat, or 10th whatchamacallit, animals that we're adding. So that would be great. Ooh, lucky we have got some points available. So that's good. I think that was the right mix. I think there's a male and a female, right? Yes. Okay, perfect. So we need to get that added to our work zones. Okay, that's the alpacas research. So then moving on, we're going to research the peafowls. No, the pigs. Pigs need research. Oh, we're going to get some dead chickens. Oh, that's no good. RIP to our chickens. Edit work zone. So we're going to add that in there. And then we're also going to add that to the right. Left animals. Left. I think this is left animals, right? Yep. Left, right. Left, right. So there we go. So I think we'll add in another keeper. Just because, you know, it gets a little tricky. There's a few animals mixed in there. So let's go left animals and right animals. So there should be 3 on each side. I'm hoping that's going to be enough. Animal died. RIP. Standard donkey is hungry. I might add in another food thing just in case. So that if the keepers keep that full, then they should be good. I hope. Right. The keepers get in there and feed them. Yes. Okay, they're fine. So we've got the tortoises coming in here. So we need to get our tortoises happy in their habitat as well. So tortoises. Out of right. Giant tortoise. Ooh, they like a bit of this as well. A bit of that. And let's go with cute little habitat for them to sleep in. There we go. And some enrichment items. Oh, look, fruit spike tree, herb scent marker, and a sprinkler. So let's go and just double check the terrain and make sure that they're happy with their terrain. And they are not. We need a bit more sand. There we are. Now they're happy. Africa, tropical. Look at that. Now they're happy. They're in a tropical African paradise. I think we had some protesters, but I think they headed off again because I think we solved the problem. Tamworth pig has been researched. Now, we do need to have some more habitat enrichment items. So I'm going to go with the Sussex chicken because we did a bit of research with that. Sussex chicken. So we've kind of got like the curio ball, we've got the forage box, yes, and we've got the fruit spike tree, the mirror mobile, slow feeder, we've got that small bubble machine, oh cute. So then we need to check on, I think alpacas we researched right to the end, right? Alpacas, so they can have a block of ice, hanging grazing feeder, melon feeder. Ooh, a scratching tree. Yeah, another scratching tree. There you go. Small barrel feeder. And, oh yeah, the veggie jelly. We already had that because I like the noise. Oh, and the rubbing pillar. Forgot about that one. And I feel like we can add these to... What are our goats called? Alpine goat. Alpine goats. So they can have like a scratching tree. Also the other thing that I wanted to add in here, and we were talking about this earlier, was I wanted to extend this and have like an eating area down this way as well. So we'll work on that. Okay, scratching tree, small barrel feeder, rubbing pillar, melon feeder, hanging grazing feeder, and another grab ball in case we need one. Injured animal. Where? I didn't get notification. I didn't get notification about that. Ah, stop inbreeding. Who's that? Zoe. Alright, Zoe. Animal died. Ah, Corey the Sussex chicken. R.I.P. Corey. So, let's see about extending this area out, barrier-wise. Right, we've raised that barrier up. Animals escaped. Crikey. Ah. What? Is it that it's escaped into the next area? Those areas are connected. I don't know. Maybe it's because it's got in the building somehow. Anyway, I've done my extra area. And welfare has attracted protesters. Why are we protesting that? Huh? Okay, they must have been and gone. I missed that. Okay, back to my goats in my goat area. So let's go and edit this barrier and go boom, 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 boom. So that leads us to an option to create a nice eating area right in here. With, there we go. Multiple overflow. Okay. Alright, I get it. We desperately need more caretakers. Boom, done. I'll do another 3. We're making enough money. I'm sure I can afford another 3. And it looks like we've got some multiple crime issues. Replace. Okay, boom, done. Now we need some food. Guest facilities. Let's do a little ATM. I don't know what this floating thing is here. Oh, climbing enabled. How is that connected to each other? I don't know. Weird. So, gulpy soda. There we are. And we need a chief beef. Oh, Bernie's Bakes. That might be a good one to have. Bernie's Bakes. Chief beef. Chief beef. And what about some merchandise? A nice balloon? If I can squeeze in an information thing around here somewhere, I'll do that as well. Might not be able to get the loony balloons on there, let alone a information thing. Sheesh Louise. Maybe I might go not a Bernie's Bake, because it's quite large. Maybe we'll do a smaller version of it. Okay, chief beef. A loony balloons. Because obviously we need some balloons. More welfare. Protesters. Okay, Bernie's Bakes. Oh, you know what I need? A bathroom. Before I do Bernie's Bakes, I'm going to do a bathroom. I feel like that might be slightly more important. Oh, we've got to tick to something. Okay, we've got a bathroom down there. And can I squeeze in a Bernie's Bakes down here? Oh, I might be able to. Okay, there we go. Great. I'm going to catch up on what's happening as far as these alerts go in a second. Okay, we've got some rustic seats. We've got some fabulous drink thingies. No power. Okay, that's cool. Let's just get that happening. Facilities, and we'll have the transformer in here. Thank you very much. There we go. Transformer, and we'll go staff facilities, staff room, and keeper hut. Quickly, I'll add those to our work zone. Okay, fantastic. Yep, and then I'll add right animals. They can use that as well. Okay. So that should be good. We should have animals died. Animal welfare has attracted attention. It's a goat inside the... box animal. Move. Okay, move there. Hopefully that'll get that out of whatever situation's going on there. Animals are hungry over here. Come on. Seriously? Duplicate. We'll have a second one of that. And we'll get the keepers in here urgently. Keeper assigned. Hopefully having an extra keeper hut will help with the food issues. People coming over here. Looking good. Now, what have we ticked off so far? We've ticked off have at least 1,200 guests in the zoo. Yay! So we're currently at 56%, 57% for guest average thirst, and we need to have 1,200 guests in the zoo. Tickety boom. And we're going to increase our average education rating to 3.0 stars. Well, we're almost there. Isn't that amazing? I'm thinking I might add in another little... Actually, hang on. You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking I might add in... Oh, look at all that vet research. Mechanic research. Ooh. Shit, I've been ignoring things. Drink shop. Let's research drink shops and see if we can get another one. But I'm thinking we can... I'm not ignoring that, but I kind of am. We can add in another drink stall just so that people can, you know, get access to more drinks faster. This is my plan. Did we just get another tick? Never mind. Never mind. We've already reached it. So now we just need to get an education rating of 3.0 stars. What is the keeper doing in here? Okay, hiring more keepers. I realize I probably need like another keeper hut as well. But let's just start with some more keepers. And I'll add in some keeper huts and we'll see how we go. Animal is hungry. Animal is hungry. Animal is hungry. So... inbreeding. Tempest. Tempest. I think I need another... Did I add in another male sheep? Oh yeah, I did. I've got another male sheep. So many sheep. I think I need to add in another male, I think, into there. Oh boy. Okay, so many things to deal with at once. Right, I'm going to add in some more facilities. That's what we're going to do. Staff facilities. Let's go. Staff room. And a keeper hut. Just add in a little bit more there. A little bit more space. I feel like that's not going to go astray. Tickets are unpriced. Fantastic. I like that. I like to hear that. $20. $13. Hopefully that's a good price. So, work zones. Let's go. Add this to this. Boom, boom. Add this to this. Boom, boom. Add this to this. Boom, boom. And we should go good. I might add this over here as well. So I've added a heap more keeper huts. Some more keepers. I really hope that that helps because man oh man are they well behind on things. Diseased animal. Better sign. Right. There's so many things going on. So we still need to get our education rating up. I'm almost thinking maybe we'll try and get that up a little bit more next time around, but we'll see how we go. If it's taken forever and a day, then we will do that. It's fine. We're not in a panic. We're not in a rush. But let's maybe add in some more of these conservation boards. Always handy to have. Since we have power in this area, shouldn't be a problem. Animal starving. Why? Come on, keepers. Where are you? Stop being dinkles and do what I need you to do. What is this? It's smoking. What is that? I can't click on it, so I assume it's... don't know what it is. I wish we had the option to just click on things ourselves. That would be a lot less frustrating. Grab ball. Reset. What is that? Oh, I know that's a donkey. Obviously. Where is my keepers? Give me my animals some food, please. That grazing full feeder. I mean, that might help. Reset enrichment. Hanging grazing feeder. I mean, where are all the keepers? Okay, there's someone running around over there. I'm getting a little panicked about the lack of keepers running around. By panicked, I mean frustrated. Okay, I feel like maybe that resetting the enrichments helps. And look, there's a little bit of food in there. Stuff like that. So maybe that does actually help, having that enrichment reset. Melon feeder. And some jelly. Vet research complete. Okay, I'm hoping that fixes the problem. Tamworth pig is almost fully researched, so yes, animal welfare is restricted. Alright, well there is some food in the enclosure, so fingers crossed we won't have too many problems. So look, there they go. They're looking happier now. And fixing the grazables has helped. Mechanic research. Oh, another drinks thing, which I no longer need. Protester, okay. Fantastic. But if I can switch our research to food for our gold objectives, that could be helpful for when we're ready for gold stuff. Okay, so all of the little things that the animals can eat helps. So is there anything else I can add for our lovely Indian pea fowl? Let's have a wee look. Because if we can add more food enrichments and I can just reset them, I feel like that's going to be helpful if my... Oh, you know what I should do? I should get my keepers trained as well. Okay, forage bots. Mirror mobile. Okay. That should be good. But the other thing, yeah, I should do is train my staff. That always helps. So we'll get that. No, let's just check in on how we're getting on. Our education rating has gone down. That might be something that I need to tackle next time, perhaps, because... like that. I don't know, the only thing is I just like sometimes I get a little, I wish that these melon feeders and things like that just kind of auto refreshed, or that the keepers did it for you. That would be rather useful. Anyway, complaints. You know, the other thing that I thought we would have with this one is petting zoos, like a little petting zoo or something. I mean, wouldn't that have been cool? Have like a little petting zoo or something? I feel like that would have been cool. Anyway. Wishes for fishes. So we should have our tortoises sorted. I'm just trying to add in a little bit more educational stuff here. And maybe over in like little areas. You know, all education things help. Kids love educational things. There we go. Height thing. I do wonder whether or not I do a talking point area as well. But I don't know. I don't know that I necessarily have a good spot for it. Okay, well, we've got our rating back up to 2.1 stars. It does fluctuate quite a lot, doesn't it? But maybe that was to do with the fact that my animals weren't happy. That's entirely possible. Yay! We did it! Wow! Silver objectives completed. This is adorable. It's fab, fun, and fluffy. I really want to come and see it all for myself, but I've been asked to stay in Aspen just a little longer. Some very important people asked, and I simply can't say no. Since you've been hanging around for a few more weeks, let's really go the whole hog and put Summer's Sanctuary on the map. I was watching that show again, for research of course, and I know there is more we can do. Listen, apparently immersive experiences are totes the goat right now. I say we hire loads of clever people to host talks and get the guests involved as they roam around the zoo. That will really sprout joy or whatever. And I want to add some extra luxury for the animals and the guests. How about having a ride? Oh, I forgot about the ride. I'm imagining a charming little steam train to take them around the zoo in style. The guest, that is. Tiffany. Gee. All right, thanks, Tiff. That's fantastic. Well, that does leave us with the fun part of saying goodbye for this particular episode. Thank you so much, guys, for hanging out with me today and helping me get those lovely silver objectives. Thank you very much. But next time around, we're going to look at what we're going to do for the gold. We're going to be building our little steam train, and we'll see what happens. Should be fun, no matter what. Fingers crossed we do okay, and that... Oh, no, serious injury. That, yes... There's chickens and everything everywhere. There's stuff everywhere. That everything goes according to plan. It never does, but you never know. Fingers crossed. Thanks for watching. Remember to hit subscribe if you haven't already. Like and comment below if you feel like it. And I will catch you next time. Bye-bye.